Hello there everyone, I am Oversoul53, this is Oversoul Gaming. And welcome. Excuse me, let me get the... Okay. And welcome back to Let's Rewatch Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Overdue. The movie. HD. Ah yes, Hainer Pensinolette again. All the foreshadowing, they are actual denizens of Twilight Town, and Roxas's future friends, or rather the fake ones anyways, the dating
I knew
versions.
you'd be here.
Axel.
Where else would he be? There's nowhere else to
Slept
hang
like
out.
a log.
Do you poke the funny at me,
Are
Axel?
the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah. Can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
Oh, a whole month.
off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time.
Not a lot of time when you think about it.
I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised.
I do have that problem,
They
though.
give you plenty of homework, and of course,
I mean, outside
you
of
have
doing
to
this
play
shit,
with
of
your
course.
friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
That's called procrastination.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess.
Yeah, you used to be best friends with Isa,
How did you spend your day?
who is Syax.
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
Where did you go, Shion?
But after becoming a nobody,
Didn't go
Syax turned
anywhere.
into an asshole.
What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
Oh, son, that's a sick burn. It's funny because Axel does the fire.
Tomorrow it's back to work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Oh, here we go again with this
They're
bullshit.
sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
Back to
What's
Castle
up with
Oblivion.
that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets.
Haha, I'm
At least
kidding.
he's honest about having secrets.
I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Syax will get on my case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not
Yep.
to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
That's not
Hey!
nice. Roxas has done plenty of
can
the fighting
handle
and the
things just
Keyblade and
fine.
such up until
That's
this
right.
point.
Just you watch.
Adventures are
What
always
took you
fun.
so long?
I was banging
It's
your
my
mom.
vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah,
It's a good point. Axel's
Whatever
higher
you
on the
say.
rank than Syax. 8 and 9 right here.
You
no.
know,
Wait.
You've changed.
Nope, never mind. Syax is higher. Syax is 7. My bad. Syax then Axel. 9 is Demyx. And yes, Syax is right. Axel has changed. He's changed for the better. He wants to be a good boy. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldan said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldan's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. Look at that, Zigbar's like, yo, Roxas, take on that thing. Meanwhile, Axis was on a top secret mission. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Day 149. Hello, Roxas. Enjoying more sea salt ice cream, I see.
Hey,
different day,
Roxas.
same bullshit.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah,
Where's she?
Living on ice cream and adventures.
she's not here yet. She's usually here by now.
Could this spell bad things? Where the hell are she on, B? Sure, just stare
This
solemnly
isn't
into
like her.
the sunset. Traditional anime style. What the problem is... Oh, she must have met Riku. Yep, I remember now. Shion had her first encounter with Riku.
I'm not a sham.
I do believe they actually show what happened. Eventually. They had a pretty lengthy conversation. Yeah. By the way, this scene right here takes place on the bridge in front of Beast Castle. For those of you who haven't played the Kingdom Hearts 2 yet, 358 Days Over 2 gives a small glimpse at some of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2, if you play it first.
Just give me another
this one.
chance.
The Nobody's World.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Damn! But how many parents done said that to their kids, let's be honest? Still a horrible thing to say. Don't ever say that to your children. You shouldn't have children if you say shit like that.
Shion?
You probably don't want children if you say shit like that. And yo, she ain't no mistake. More like an experiment. But we'll get to that later.
Huh. Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
Oh well.
Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
His chakram.
Anything I couldn't bear to lose? What's that about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it.
Trying to think who that would
Zaldan
have been.
said that was his weakness.
Oh, right, the beast and his
Why
rose.
don't I have anything like that?
See, for some
It's
reason they
because
cut that
you
out
don't
of
have a
this.
heart.
But, like, it's a huge part of the
Yes.
story in the main game.
But Demix doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if he took his sitar away.
It's his weapon.
Huh. I think you have a point there. So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then. If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the past. I don't remember my past.
Because you ain't
Even
got
though
no past.
you might not
Your past
remember
is
the
still
past,
alive.
I'm sure
Your
you have
past is
things
now
you
in the
don't want to
present.
lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do.
Roxas would have memories of his past if it wasn't for Sora.
I couldn't
Being
bear
alive,
to
you
lose
know.
my memories of you or Shion.
And it's not just that.
So then you
There's
really do have
also,
something that you can't bear to
Birth by
lose,
Sleep, and Ventus.
Every one of us.
I can't say too
Including
much,
us
though.
nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion.
Roxas
that
is a
can
lot like
exist
his original,
inside
though.
us.
He loves his friends.
Well, I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know?
No, he's
Somewhere
actually scared.
Deep inside your memories.
There's a difference between feelings and remembering feelings. Nobodies are fully capable of feelings. They just don't realize it because they've been told otherwise. Coincidentally, Roxas and Xiang were given the same post. Xiang failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Syax. Xiang put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on a mission together to cheer her up. Om nom 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 ice cream. Om nom 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 anime. Om nom 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 clock tower. Cliches and repetitive scenes. Friendship and such. Hearts and memories.
Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
Xion is like the female version of the sullen, silent hero type. In the organization, that would be Lexius, or it was until he died. In Sora's group, it's obviously Riku. In the original 3, it's Terra. When we get to Birth by Sleep, you'll see the strong, silent hero type. Riku, why are you being a peeping Tom?
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
She didn't even know the answer.
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
To hide from you. Disguise himself.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace.
He's basically Sora's
I don't
guardian
know who
during
you're
this
supposed
time.
to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
Bing bing bing, we have a winner.
My Keyblade is not a sham.
It sure as hell is.
What gives you the right
it's
to
not
say
a real
that?
Keyblade by any means.
Ah!
Riku would know. He's a Keyblade wielder. Not fully yet, but he's getting there. He's meant to be, and he will be.
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
But he could definitely tell a fake Keyblade from a real one. He's got that instinct, you know.
Why?
I'm surprised
You're
the
real
Beast doesn't
sham.
come out here like, what the fuck are you doing on my bridge? Get the hell out of here before I maul you in half.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Oh god. Come on, Riku. You could come up with a better one than that. There you go, let it all out. Just like Tidus in Final Fantasy X. Remember, at Kilika Temple? He was like, man, I just want to scream.
Xion! Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things.
Your pride's just hurt because you got your ass handed to
Roxas,
you.
do
By
you
a dude in a
ever think
blindfold.
about why we're doing all of this?
What do you mean, why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
See, kids? This game is teaching you not to be a mindless corporate drone and
But
just
what do we
blindly
need
follow
hearts
orders all the
for?
time. Question authority.
I don't
It's
know.
always good to question
But I think
authority.
once we have
They could be
hearts,
wrong.
we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
Disney
Not
lessons.
sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here.
No, but for real though, if somebody does tell you to do something that actually is wrong, you
I
should definitely
started having
question
the
it.
strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Major spookulation. Poor girl. I
Zigbar
actually feel
said you and
really
me
bad
were
for
pretty
her
special.
in the end of all
Exceptional,
this.
he said.
It's like,
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
I feel bad for Roxas too after this.
Well,
Like
you
this,
and I may both
this
be
is
exceptional,
like
Roxas,
the turning
but
point of the series when shit
I don't
starts to
think
get
we're quite the
depressing.
same.
Kingdom Hearts 2 doesn't have as many depressing moments. It's got more like, but so like this shit has a lot of depressing moments, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 is mostly happy and fun with some really serious moments and some dark moments, and then it's like a fucking happy ending sort of, and then fucking
Hey,
Birth by
Roxas.
Sleep is like back to the depressing. Everything is sad again.
Shion couldn't make it again today?
Actually, you just missed her.
So it's gonna go depressing, and then, you know, fun and not so depressing, and then depressing again, and then Coded is like somewhere in between, I guess. Coded is mostly fun. If for no other reason than the goofy shit that happens, like, with there's a lot more Donald and Goofy in that one than there is in this one. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, actually, are very prominent and Coded, so it's more fun. Anyways, Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated, and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Shion, but Axel assured him that Shion was fine. No, she's not. I know you're trying to make your friend feel better, but don't you be lying to him about this shit. We all know better. Roxas and Demyx saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Because he's like a damn infant. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. But what good is ice cream without friends? Damn, son, look at it jump. Day 71. Love! Oh, how beautiful. Oh, before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Zaldin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Zaldin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless, and departed. I love Zaldin's deadpan. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. Axel's face. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Ponder, 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 ponder. Deep thought. Intellectual stuff. Ponder, ponder. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Syax's orders to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. Ooh, Roxas, you gonna get in trouble. Naughty, naughty.
Shion.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's
Get
something
answers.
going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Excellent.
Well,
honest with
you
nobody.
got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
What a fucking prick. God, I hate that guy. Half the organization members are unlikable twats, and the other half are like halfway decent. Some of them are just annoying. Axel is by far the best. I mean, to me anyway. Some of you might like some of the other ones better. I don't know. Fuck. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sayax about Shion. He said that Sayax would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure, depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Fuck. Fucking stumbling over my words here. I got this, okay? Shut up. Oh, Halloween toad. Lock, shock, and barrel. Or is it lock, shock, and barrel? Got in Roxas's way with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Because he didn't know what fun is, because you know, no heart. Oh, this is Neverland. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. And let me tell you, this fucking fight right here, well, maybe not that one, but there is a boss fight in Neverland where you can only attack the tail of this flying dragon-looking bullshit, and it's such a pain in the goddamn ass. Especially with DS controls. Oh, it's when Sora did the thing with the stabby and the hearts and the Kairi woke up, and then that's when Roxas was born! They're showing this to you to remind you that this is when Roxas was born. You see, it's like everything is connecting somehow. Oh, but Shion is the one who had the dream. Whoa. What?
Good morning, Shion.
Oh.
And he did the same thing for her that she did for him when he was in a coma. Brought seashells. How adorable! Oh, they're so cute. They could be fuck buddies.
Did you bring me these seashells?
He wants in those jeans.
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves. How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Gee.
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
But how can you get worried when you're not has the heart? Oh, nobody's have feelings after all, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll find out later.
Without having hearts to feel with.
Really trying to drive that point home, aren't they?
Hey, Roxas.
That's right, keep foreshadowing.
Today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine.
If this was like PG-13 or some shit, they would have already been in the bed on top of each other, kissing, and getting ready to do the Humpty Dumpty. Then the camera would pan away before it got too, you know. But this is Disney and Final Fantasy, you fucking perverts. So, behave. Oh, Jesus.
Shion!
She just fucking collapsed, just like, la-di-da-di-da-di ploof. Must have been playing Pokemon Go, tripped over a rock. Shion's having all these memories of Sora and Kairi.
To bring it back to me.
But why? Why? I ask ye. There could be good reason for that. Think about it. Uh-oh, it's a fruitless...
Leave Shion
Get
to
it,
me.
Roxas.
God!
Oh, come on. You ain't even gonna do an animated fight? Lazy.
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's
How about
not
you go
an it?
fuck yourself, Sayax?
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, exactly. I fucking love Axel. He basically just told Sayax to fuck off. Oh.
You have changed. What
And
happened
so have
at
you.
Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Man, I remember when Aiza and Lee were friends. We'll see that in Birth by Sleep, by the way.
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
And it was Sora
Just
that
doesn't
changed
seem
him
like
at Castle Oblivion.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Because it's not complicated.
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right? You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah.
The best of friends. Oh, we're
Yes,
the
we
best
are.
of friends. La 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 la. And we'll always be
Thanks, Axel.
together.
You're sweet.
Yo, anybody figured
you
out why
feeling better?
Shion looks like Kairi with Sora's eyes
Just
yet?
got a little dizzy, that's all.
And why she
Sorry
keeps
to
seeing the
worry you
fuckers?
Don't scare us like that anymore. Just
She's not
take it
anybody's
easy today.
nobody, by the way, if that's what you were thinking.
I will.
I'll give you a hint.
Thanks,
That's
both
your
of
hint.
you.
She's not anybody's nobody. But what is she? Think back on Chain of Memories and what they did with Riku. You get a somewhat decent idea. Because it won't be too long before they reveal it anyways. Probably not in this episode, but in the next one. I only planned on this shit being like 3 episodes long, so after this one, in the next episode, the 3rd one, we'll probably just finish this regardless of how long it takes. Probably shouldn't take more than an hour though. Like, not much more than an hour. This shit's probably only like... This is supposed to be like 3, maybe 3.5 hours long. I don't fucking know. I remember anyways. I've watched it like 4 or 5 times. I still can't remember how fucking long it is. And I've watched it in one sitting on top of it. That's the other thing. But The Truth About Namine by Vexen. During a mission... Wow, they look like they're on drugs. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Doesn't look like it by the picture. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his days completing missions. Cool. They look like some fantastic missions. Doodly-doo. Oh, now we're getting up into 200s. Remember, it's only 358 days, so you can tell we're getting there.
You seem to be struggling.
Ah, Diz and Namine.
And nobody is interfering, I think.
Sora's sleeping in the pod.
A nobody.
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, I
Sora,
think
Donald, and Goofy
he can do without
have been
a
transported by
memory
this
or
point.
two.
They're no longer in
But
Castle Oblivion
what if he needs those memories in
because
order
they
to
realize
wake
that
up?
area is not safe. They're in a
What if
hidden
they're the
room
key?
in the basement of the mansion in
Namine.
Twilight Town.
You're a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
Oh boy, there happens to be the connection here coming, and stuff is happening and such.
Hey, Axel,
Revelations may be upon us.
you've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
It's big, white, and empty.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well,
And for a good reason.
they probably just don't need you there.
They don't want them there. It's more like it.
I'm heading back.
Huh?
They're the only organization members they keep hiding shit from. Oh no, Shion, you're gonna fall! Ah! Damn, that was a close one.
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
You think?
No, it's nothing like that.
Or maybe she's just gonna keep getting worse the closer Sora gets to waking up. Ever think about that? Are you gonna walk off the edge now, too?
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
Oh god, more
The
foreshadowing.
Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with
Again with the
friends.
non-existent
Exactly.
beach.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are
Although
you
it does
talking
look like
about,
you can kind of
Shion?
see a beach in the distance.
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes,
I like how they give all
alright.
the background
Let's go.
scenery to these worlds, but then the worlds themselves are like super small. Like they're not anywhere near the size of a world. They're more like the size of a small cul-de-sac. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright. Say that 5 times fast. Received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach. Together, like they had promised the other day. Shion found the information that Sayax had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. She doing some computer snooping. Oh shit! Less than 100 days left.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night
Did
to
you
help
not?
expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Zigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Orange eyes.
Continue.
Zigbar and Sayax both have
Somebody
orange eyes.
accessed our main computer
And
without
Xemnas, of course.
authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha! Well, no! Apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged.
I like how in the midst of all this
Axel,
chaos underneath him,
Roxas,
Xemnas keeps
and
his cool.
Shion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Shion,
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Shion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
Xemnas is the leader of the organization, obviously, and even though, you know, he's kind of like the biggest douchebag of them all, he's also kind of like cool. He's like level-headed and shit, like, it's cool, gentlemen, we got this. Don't worry, let them kill each other, it'll be fine. Our plans remain unchanged. Here, relax and smoke a doobie with me. Everything will be okay. Let's just watch them kill each other and laugh. Then we can proceed with our plans.
this is the last you'll ever see of these walls.
Oh shit! It looks
Shion.
like she came from here. Ooh, Shion came from Castle Oblivion? Holy damn! You saw that coming, though. I know you did.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm here to
just
stop
here on
you
orders, that's all.
from making stupid
There's nothing
choices.
for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission?
Come on, Axel, do the right
Don't
thing.
be selfish.
Or are you gonna be a prick
Or else
too?
they'll turn me into a dusk.
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Shion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night, and you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
Those
No,
are
we have
Sora's
not.
memories.
Let's go home, Shion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
Stop! Stay out of there, Shion!
Shion. It's like the most Japanese accent has ever sounded. Castle Oblivion, it fucks with your head, man. Not good to go in any of those rooms.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Ah, this is where the story began.
Today makes 255.
Remember?
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization.
And then it wound all the way back to day 7.
Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right, that first week you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
I can't remember if I said this the first time or not, but I got a friend like that. Always tries to tell you shit that you don't care about just to show how much they know.
Where is she?
Like, hey, did you know this? Did you know that? Bitch, if I wanted to know, I'd look it up on Google.
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
Uh-oh, what did she see? Something is stirring in the darkness. Oh. In the round room, that's where they meet, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. But Roxas does not accept your half-assed bullshit answer. He needs answers, goddammit. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Well, Shion's gone, and now Axel too. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's Destiny Islands! A central piece of the story. Ah, the good times. Before everything went to shit. Should have never built that raft.
Shion.
You know what they say, be careful what you wish for. They wanted a fucking adventure, and I think they got way more than they bargained for. Yo, what the problem is?
Xion!
That's not Xion.
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
This is what happened in Riku's story of Chain of Memories in the Destiny Islands area.
Because
now, hold on. I just want to say before we keep going that I haven't yet... I'm like super knowledgeable about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm able to tie everything together quite nicely with a little bow, you know, and it's easy for me to explain things because I understand the convoluted nonsense. But this part in particular continues to stump me. Why, oh why, Roxas is at the real Destiny Islands, seeing the events of what happened between Zexion and Riku at the fake memory-based Destiny Islands within Castle Oblivion, still continues to elude me. The exact reasoning behind why Roxas is seeing these events play out is I still haven't been able to fucking figure it out. And he just sees it for some reason.
Memory. You've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Army. That's all that's left.
My thoughts is that Roxas might just be losing his damn mind. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Everyone. That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends. And who threw away those friends?
This scene is so confusing. I've never fully understood it. Is it just... I think it's trying to show how Shion's connected to everyone, you know? I don't know. I'm just gonna consider that the drug scene.
What am I here for?
Apparently at one point Riku took her to Destiny Islands.
So we meet again.
Ah, Riku and Namine having a conversation.
A promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Nah, you're doing fine.
Can you tell me what's happening?
It's not your fault.
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Alright, do you get that? Do you get that? Do you understand that? So, for some reason, which they'll explain eventually here, but just so you understand exactly what's happening and why Roxas and Roxas and Xion are getting so goofy, is because Sora's memories... Because Roxas is supposed to have Sora's memories because he's Sora's nobody. Sora's memories are somehow being transferred from Sora through Roxas and into Xion. So, like, Roxas is like a conductor for the memories. They're being transferred from him to her. And it's fucking up Sora's reawakening
Isn't there
progress.
a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're
So as long as
separate,
Xion continues to
then I think
exist,
I can take out fragments of it.
Sora may never be able to wake
But
up.
If her
So,
memories and
you can
Sora's
see where this
memory
is going.
fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again.
And it's not just Xion either.
And Diz wouldn't tolerate
Sora won't be
that.
able to fully wake up as long as
So what can
Roxas
you
is
do?
running around rampant as well.
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up. Only
Sora
to find
are-
out that nobody remembers him anymore.
Roxas and Xion,
That's a risk I just can't take.
Roxas and Xion's existence are a
It's too late
hindrance
either way.
towards Sora's recovery.
Sora's awakening has already been delayed.
Yeah, see?
Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away.
Yep, it's what I just said, isn't it?
Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there's a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one... I'm afraid there's no other way.
Yep.
Alright.
See what I said about this shit getting depressing? Poor Roxas and Shion. They just want to be friends and have their own life and enjoy, and Namine basically just told Riku, I'm sorry, but if you want your friend back, you're gonna have to kill them. That's the only way. And Riku's like, God damn it, I really don't want to. Look at her, she looks so peaceful and adorable and happy. It's like, I could slit her throat right now. But... I'm gonna have to, like, watch some fucking,
Isn't
like...
that I'm not supposed to exist?
kitten videos or something after this shit.
Well, what do you want to do, Shion?
It doesn't matter what she wants, it matters what the plot wants. And the plot wants Sora to reawaken, so guess what? You're not in for a happy ending. I hate to tell you.
Then come back
I
with
warned
us.
you going into this that this was one of the most depressing games in
can't.
the series, so...
Not the way I am now.
Probably the second most
But
depressing, followed by Birth by Sleep.
What would it take for me to be like you?
Birth by Sleep is the most depressing, and then it goes this one. They're both very depressing.
Hey, it's been a while.
You
I
think
just
so?
feel so bad for everybody.
So,
They didn't ask for this.
I went to the beach today,
They just want normal lives.
and there was this girl who looked kind of like Shion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure. I probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the three of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Shion there because I wanted her to be there.
No, it's because you guys are all losing your damn minds because of all the bumfuckery with what's going on in Sora's head right now. And the fact that Shion shouldn't exist.
Wanna go look for her?
Axel's such a good friend.
Beginning
in his own
tomorrow.
messed up way.
Let's use our spare time to find Shion.
I feel kind of bad for Axel, too. All he wanted was to just be friends with
Sounds
Roxas.
good. Let's do that.
Sucks that nobody's can't just lead a normal life. While visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's question by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Shion. They searched high, they searched low, and they searched for days and days and days and days. 296 Confessions.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't
That clock
been to
is wrong.
is
One is
Castle
at the top.
Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
That's a lie.
Castle Oblivion. Shion. So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas?
Yep, he didn't get more than 5 steps in before he started having problems.
My head.
Which makes sense.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now, and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion.
Here's the thing, I know exactly why this is happening, and
What's
that's
happening?
so I don't spoil anything for
Roxas.
the people who haven't seen Birth by Sleep. It's related to Birth by Sleep
So
and
much.
Ventus. Remember, when we
Rushing
get to
into-
it later, I will explain everything
My
and tie it
head.
all in, but just so you know now, this has something to do with Ventus.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
Yep. He gotten way too close
Giving up
proximity
already?
to something.
I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Riku? You don't know who Riku is. Stop having memories that ain't yours.
Are you alright?
What happened to me?
You fall down, go boom.
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you
Damn
remember?
near.
I only remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Can't do that.
Don't push yourself, man. Who's there?
Shion? Shion! Wait! Out of the way! Hey!
Roxas! Wait!
No fucks given.
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
Because she knows something that you don't, and she's too afraid to tell you. They just teleported a few
You want to
feet
go
back.
back?
It was Riku he was chasing, by the way, in case you couldn't figure that one out. Shion knows the truth now thanks to Riku. She knows what needs to happen. She's just trying to come to terms with it. Where's the fucking remote? And pause. Okay, this is a good place to stop for now. We'll get back to it. And things are about to get really, really crazy. So, in the next episode, we will finish it regardless of how long it takes. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I am Oversoul53. This is Oversoul Gaming. You've been fantastic. And I will catch you possibly another day, definitely another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.